Hey guys, Amy Smith-Hightower here with UCANKETO. This is not a normal time for me to go live. This is totally unplanned. So if you happen to be on in the middle of the day, whether you're on your lunch hour, your lunch break, or just happen to be scrolling Facebook because, well, let's be honest, guys, that's what we do, right? Absolutely, it's what we do. So if you happen to be catching me live, feel free to write live in the comments below. And if you're catching this one on the replay, please let me know that as well. And if you are brand new, never seen one of my lives before, my name is Amy Smith-Hightower. I'm a ketogenic meal planner and mentor from Batesville, Arkansas. I've lost over 100 pounds following the ketogenic diet since March of 2017, which is pretty cool. Yeah, pretty cool, right? So, but what is even, in my opinion, cooler about it is that we've created a totally free keto community of almost 190,000 members who have lost over 2 million pounds combined. And we are cranking over there, guys. We do free meal plans. I have over 2,000 recipes. We have all the good stuff over in our UCANKETO community. I can actually see a comment. Hey, Marie, thank you for hopping on. Glad you're at work. Shh. We won't tell your boss. We won't tell anybody you're in a meeting. Shh. Just keep it our little secret. But guys, share this video out because like I said, there's probably not many of you on live because I did not schedule this or plan it, but my heart is exploding with this and I need to share it. It has been like super heavy on my heart all day. Actually, it was yesterday and today. So let me come live and talk to you about it, right? So what is one thing that you could do to guarantee results? I'm going to come at you live with this one. Ready? It's just going to be, do you ever feel like you're on a hamster wheel and no, you just keep doing the same things, going in the same cycle, right? You're repeating. Hey, Tony, you're just going on this complete cycle, right? You're on a hamster wheel and you're running and you're running and you're running and I mean, like most of the time, I can tell you what my hamster wheel looks like. My hamster wheel looks like me getting into my Facebook Messenger, trying to message you guys back, and then I hear the dryer go off, right? Then I stop what I'm doing, I go to the dryer, I fold the clothes. And about that time, Betty and Yogi start barking and they need to go outside, right? So I run and let them outside. And those clothes in the dryer's open. And I got like 3 shirts hung up and maybe a pair of pants, but most of the time I didn't finish that load of clothes. And I was half done in Messenger answering messages and obviously forgot. Well, about the time I go to let them back in, I give them treats and I go back to the refrigerator, right? And I'm like, what was I doing? Why am I here? And what am I looking at? And basically, I got nothing done. Okay, nobody's commenting, so am I the only one on this hamster wheel? If I am, just don't tell me, because maybe I'm crazy. I don't know, but that's my hamster wheel. That's a little bit like that, and why could I share that hamster wheel with you? Because that is what my hamster will look like this morning, specifically. That was just this morning. And what I could promise you, and what I could tell you guys, that is the one thing that you could do to get off your hamster wheel and get different results. So let me throw this into perspective with weight loss. How many of you lose and gain the same 10 pounds back and forth? Or you lose 10 pounds and then you gain 12 back, right? And you can't figure out what you're doing wrong. You're like, oh my gosh, it's the same cycle over and over and over. Guys, make sure you're sharing this video out and share it in the comments to win a UCANKETO prize pack. But you're on this hamster wheel. It's the same thing. Like I said, with weight loss, you get on one thing, and I'm just going to use some words. Okay, so let's say you start out on Weight Watchers, right? And then your friend calls you and she's doing Nutrisystem or whatever. And then you go to that. And then your other friend calls you a week later and you start Slim Fast. How many of you have tons of powders, potions, etc. just in your bathroom cabinet that have been sitting there for way, way, way too long, right? Because you've tried it and then you don't stick with it. Or you even let's say diet food. Okay, it's really not food, but you know what I mean? Like, let's say you're going to start the Mediterranean diet. You go and you buy all the things to start the diet, right? Like all the fresh foods, all the things. Same thing with keto. You get this grocery list that we have totally free in the UCANKETO community. You take your happy little grocery list and you go to the store, right? And you're like, I'm gonna do this. We are gonna, thank you, Renee. You're the first person that says that you're on the same cycle. Bless you. I was beginning to wonder that I was the only person in the world going on this cycle. Thank you for saying that. Whew. Thought I was wasting my time for a second. Okay, at least somebody I know needs this. So you go to the grocery store, you've got that list, you go and spend an insane amount of money at the grocery store. And how many memes do you guys see with, like, the same, I'm not the same person on Friday that bought the salad that has ruined in the refrigerator on Sunday. Right? There's so many memes of those out there like that because so here's the secret. Okay. To change your results, you must change your habits. What does that mean? If you continue to make the same choices over and over and over, okay? If you guys, Tawny, I know some of the stuff in yours because you're like me. You like see a Facebook ad and you're like, oh, I need this. And then you forget you order it and it comes in the mail like 3 weeks later and you're like, ooh, I'm not the same person that ordered that. I'm onto something new besides it, right? Because, hello, that's me. Pick me. So, but guys, I'm telling you, like, if you want different results, guys, you've got to make different choices. You've got to make different habits, right? You absolutely have to do that. Guys, you have to. If you continue, like, what is the saying? There you go. Somebody, Renee, you just put it. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing and expecting different results over and over and over, right? Guys, that's the honest truth. If you are continuing to make the same choices over and over and over, okay, that is, hey, Amber Brill, I've got something to send you a text, actually. I'll hear Yogi, he's barking. But let me tell you guys, if you want to change your habits, if you want to change your results, you've got to change your habits. What does that mean? That may mean, I'm just grabbing a coffee mug to show you something. That may mean if you start your day every single day with 4 cups of coffee and a whole bottle of Coffee Mate creamer, which is absolutely not keto. Let me just throw that out there. But if you start your day every day that way, okay, and you can't lose weight, it may be that creamer. So let's change that. Let's change that habit. I mean, guys, you could start out with one small change a day to see if that helps your results. Because guess what? You can't change how a river flows all at one time. What does that mean? And I'm not Jesus, and I'm not parting the Red Sea. I'm not doing any of those things. Like, what I'm doing is I'm giving you guys the tools that you need to create different results. And that may be, listen, if your Fitbit or your Apple Watch or your fitness tracker or whatever you use, if it says you're getting 2,000 steps a day, that's okay. Add in 500 more for the day. Like, put that as your goal. You don't have to do 10,000 steps. I'm not asking you to do that. I'm asking you to just change one small habit that you feel like is keeping you from reaching your goals. This week, guys, I want you right now to put in the comments, and even if you're watching on replay, put it in the comments, because I am going to go back and I am going to respond to these comments as well, even on the replay. So guys, I want you to write one thing in these comments that you can personally, that you could personally do that one habit that you're going to change this week. And I'm going to hold you accountable to that. I am legitimately going to hold you personally accountable for that over in our You Can Keto community. So if you're not in our You Can Keto community, please write U, the letter U, can, CANKETO in the comments, and I will add you to the group. But guys, what I'm going to do in the group is every single morning this week, I am going to write a check-in in the You Can Keto group. And I'm going to message you guys. I'm going to hold you guys accountable because we're going to make one change this week. One small change every single day. And I'm going to show you how to get off that hamster wheel. I hope this was helpful, guys. I'm going to keep it short so you guys can get back to work or back to scrolling Facebook or napping, whatever you're doing this afternoon or whenever you're watching this on replay. I absolutely hope this was helpful. Join me over in You Can Keto. Share this video out and let's connect and make a difference together. Thanks, guys. Have a fantastic rest of the day. See you on the inside at You Can Keto.